Why not? Welcome everyone to the hump.
Good morning. Good morning.
Good morning. Gosh, it seems like it's been hours since I've seen you last.
Hours.
We spent a lot of
know.
time together.
I know. It was so lovely.
I'm trying to get her to move into my community.
I've been over here every day for the last 4
Yeah.
days. So
You get like a little 2-bedroom house, like you can use it as an office and just saying.
You do have the amenities down here that I don't have. So, there are some perks.
Yeah, although your neighbor is selling their house and it's a beautiful house, so maybe I should be moving that way.
Yes. We should just take over and make our own little compound down there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Would you ever do that? Like I see people like, all I want to do is have a compound with all my friends.
Yeah. So I have a plan.
Oh. Okay.
So typically women live longer than men. And so there are a lot of older women who are single, their husbands have passed. And so my plan is that my main house becomes like the clubhouse, and we have a chef that comes and prepares meals. We have our activities, our paint and sip, et cetera, et cetera.
Yeah.
And then because I have 3.5 acres on the rest of the property, we have tiny houses, and then we have golf cart paths. And so all of my friends, we'll make an exception. You can come with us too.
Thank you.
Everybody will just have their tiny house, and then we'll like get together in the big house. So yeah, we're going to have, it's kind of,
But all your husbands have to die first? Is that what you're saying?
Yeah.
Sounds like those life insurance policies are pretty good. Our chef comes.
I'm not saying like this is happening anytime soon.
Yeah. Like you're not planning the death.
No. I'm just saying from a purely statistical standpoint.
Yeah. It makes
some
sense.
point, there might be a group of older single women.
Yeah.
That spouses have passed. So.
All right. What if? So that means Tony has to die. Good morning.
Maybe we could make an exception, and you and Tony could come and live on the compound with us.
He knows how to cook, so he could be the cook.
Oh, okay, good.
Wait, that
He's
sounds
in.
a little. Anyway, or if I die, I guess he'd probably want to come hang out there. Just FYI.
You know what? You guys get a special exception. Whichever one of you is still living gets to come to the compound.
Okay, nice.
Yeah. So yeah, I've got a whole compound plan.
All right. You're one of those people that have planned it out.
Sure, why not?
Why not? All right. Well, great.
Doesn't it sound fun? Except for our spouses dying part.
Once you're done with the mourning process, then it sounds like, because who would want to spend the rest of their lives sad?
Yeah, exactly. I don't.
It'd be a great way to help with that process.
I'm certainly never going to get married again or anything. Craig is my amazing true love, and
but
if he's dead, then I'm moving on with my friends. But I wouldn't be like, looking for like another like partner in that way.
Yeah.
No, but like I would just have the most amazing friendships that we support each other.
I love that.
We do it now. We just live too far apart.
Mm-hmm. Well, as long as you have a plan. I like a plan.
I've got a plan.
Good.
And a compound.
Good.
Yeah.
Well, as long as there's a recording studio in your new compound, I think that's fantastic.
Yeah.
Okay.
Sure.
What have you
been do whatever you want in your tiny house.
All right. I might need 2 tiny houses.
Okay.
Anyway, what have you been up to?
Well, let's talk about Madonna's new album, because now
Madonna has a new album?
Got together and got to spend a little time, our little listening party.
Yes.
And I thought it was good. I wanted to dance. I previewed it on Friday afternoon. I was doing some sewing, and so I listened to some of the songs then. And I just wanted to jump up and dance.
Yeah.
So
that's what it's there for.
Thought it was pretty good.
It's to get us back on. We were supposed to go to the dance floor, but the dance floor didn't open until later, and we're
too late.
We need an afternoon club. Just find a warehouse without any windows.
Yep. Yeah.
New business idea. Maybe on the compound.
I think there are some of these like daytime parties. We just have to find one.
Right. I think that'd be
go
fun.
there.
Yeah. Yes, there are multiple steps to this thing, which causes us to not do any of it.
Somewhere along the way, there's just some sort of little barrier, like, I have to get in the car, or they want me to wear pants.
I'm supposed to shower before this.
Yeah, it becomes pretty complicated. Yeah.
I think that'd be fun.
But yeah.
Home by 7.
Yeah. So yeah, listen to Madonna's album. Enjoyed that.
Yes.
Tell me about hot dog eating contest that you emceed.
I mean, what a weekend. We've got Madonna searching the city for a Madonna album, which apparently physical copies are hard to find out there in the world if you don't pre-order it and have it delivered to your house. I wanted the experience of going out and getting it, like when I was.
You wanted the fanfare of what it used to be.
Yes, I used to work at Borders Books Music and Cafe. This is Richard. How can I help you? And I wanted that, like when people would come in and they'd be so excited about whatever it was that was coming out, or an Oprah book club. That was always,
It's not the same to just be like, oh, here's the package I'm going to open and let me be so excited. Like,
because there were like displays and it was like an experience. And this was an experience, but not a good one, because there were places that had them but didn't know where they were. Allegedly.
So disrespectful to Madge to have, we have some somewhere, but we don't even know.
Yeah. And then it'll be like, oh, how come she didn't sell any albums her first week? Well, because no one put it out.
Yeah. Because they were in the stock room somewhere.
She is projected to be number one on the Billboard top.
She will be.
Course, but
I did chuckle because I had another friend on social media and I saw that he posted a picture of he had his CD and it wasn't even you. And I was like, well, look at that.
Yeah, 2 people. She sold 2 copies. No. So I finally found it. And then you and Craig came over and we had a little listening party, party. We played games, or a game. Yeah. I think it's a good album.
I agree.
I would say top 5.
I enjoyed it. I definitely did. I definitely like some of the older original things just because that's kind of what I came up with and knew. But there have definitely been some songs along the way. But I have to admit that in the world of streaming, I don't typically listen to a full album of something new. I will take old CDs and I'll listen to them in my car, the whole CD, but I don't do it with new things.
It depends on who it is. Like, sure, like whatever singles out, I'll do that. But then there's some, like, we still buy CDs. Yeah. So do you, right?
I don't buy them now, but I still have my old. I have hundreds of them and I still have them.
We still do physical stuff.
Yeah.
We don't even have a CD player anywhere.
Then how are you listeing to the CDs?
He then burns it onto his computer because the quality is better than a streaming service.
Oh.
So it's like DVDs. Like when you go and stream it from somewhere, it's like the quality is dumbed down a little bit.
Interesting. Somebody was at my house recently and we were listening to music and I just had connected my phone and I was streaming to the stereo and they were like, oh, but doesn't the quality bother you? And I was like, no.
What quality?
My ear is not that well trained. I wouldn't know.
I didn't know until I was told. I just assumed, why would they make it worse?
Yeah.
If this is the way we're doing it, this is the way we're supposed to be consuming it, why
diminish the quality?
Exactly.
Yeah.
But that's real. And I think it was Sony that just said they're going to stop printing discs. They're going to start with like their PlayStation, like they won't have physical discs, and then I think they're moving into not making CDs anymore.
Yeah. It's crazy, this technology world.
So sad. I love a good physical something.
Yeah. Sounds like a true hoarder.
But it's organized. It's all organized. And then so on it was the 4th, this past weekend, we did the Waxhaw parade,
which was so fun.
Your first time even going, and then I threw you in the host seat,
and I loved it.
So fun.
I want to be an announcer. I want to be Oprah. I mean, let me just say it.
My goal when I went to the city of Waxhaw and was like, listen, I have a dream of being Katie Couric at a parade.
And they were like, we can help you out. And they were like,
all right, cool.
Let's make it happen.
And so they let me do that for a couple of their parades, and it's fun.
Waxhaw, North Carolina, making dreams come true.
Making dreams come true.
One parade at a time. I actually really enjoyed it.
Yeah. I love it's always very packed.
My concern was I wanted to have witty banter, but then I don't know what's allowed from, like, is it just announce or is it witty banter is permissible?
I think we could do witty banter. It just all goes so quickly.
It was very fast.
Like they're either right on top of each other, or some of the
cars, the Mustangs had like 20 cars.
Yes,
so.
And they're going very slow. So
but then they rev their engine and it's loud. We're going to have to work on this.
It's a conundrum because you feel like, should I say something? Like, what?
It's a conundrum.
I love that word. because you're thinking they're not here for me. Like the people in the crowd don't care. They're here for that. But you want to like
entertain.
right, because after
there is a gap in the presentation.
After
there.
14 Mustangs.
Yes. No fox bodies, by the way.
No.
And I did comment that in my witty banter.
Yeah. So you did get some out.
I did get a little bit.
Yeah.
It was fun though.
Mm-hmm. I also like they put me usually right at the very on the first announcer. There are like 5 of us throughout the route. And so I get to leave before it gets crazy.
Yeah.
So that was nice to get out of there.
We see everybody doing their thing when they're all fresh.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I thought it was really fun.
Yeah.
I want to do it again.
Well,
if you'll have me back.
The Christmas parade, I'm sure I'll be there. Mm-hmm. That's always fun. If it isn't freezing cold.
I'm down.
Okay, good. And then what did you do after that? You had lots of plans.
That was like so long ago. I can't even remember. Let's see. That was Saturday.
Saturday. You said you were going to go home.
I did some crafting. I did some sewing.
Wow.
Yes, you know how I like to do my sewing, my birds. Again, I'm turning 90. Craig looked out the window on Saturday and he said, "There's a situation that needs to be remedied." And I was like, "What is happening?" And a bird had gone into the bird feeder and was like, "Bro, let me out." Fortunately, it had not been in there long because I went out and I opened it and it just flew right off. So it would have cooked in there if it sat too long.
Wow.
But yeah, that was a hungry little bird that just shoved its way into the bird feeder.
It didn't think I can just get it from outside.
No.
It needed to be part of the experience.
It wanted to be in the feeder.
And then it almost, wow.
Poor little thing. But yeah, fortunately, we look at the birds enough that it wasn't there that long. So yes. And then we went and we had dinner with my brother and Christine and my mom. We had a little cookout.
Oh, nice.
Played a game.
What game?
Q's and Q's.
Of course. Our new favorite game.
It is my new favorite
Everybody's new favorite game.
Yeah.
Yeah, that is a fun game.
Yeah, so it was really fun.
Good.
And so you were at the hot dog eating contest
Yes, then I went to Monroe and emceed the hot dog eating contest. They had 16 people sign up. They did 2 groups, but everybody had 10 minutes to eat as many hot dogs as they could. I think we only had 1 person throw up.
Was it you?
It was not me. It was not me. It was a contestant. The winner ate 14 hot dogs.
14 hot dogs in 10 minutes.
Yeah. I think the winner of the national hot dog eating contest is 60 something.
Yeah.
So we've got a lot of work to do for next year if we want to become the actual champions. Yeah. And then the runner up had, I think, 12.
Wow. Was it fun? Did you have a fun time?
Yeah, it was fun. It was really hot, but the crowd was really fun. They were very excited. There was a lot of screaming. One guy took his shirt off because apparently you couldn't
eat a hot dog with the shirt off.
Yeah, not enough stretching maybe.
Oh.
I don't know. And they won some prizes. It was fun.
Oh, very fun.
Yeah. And then I came home and I was watching someone's dog this weekend. So there's a lot of outdoorness.
Yep.
In 100-degree weather.
Yeah, it was a hot one.
Yeah. And then Sunday, I did nothing. I recovered.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
That's good. I went to the UU and I have a friend, Mallory. She was actually a guest on the Gorilla HR podcast. And she gave this amazing talk. There were multiple amazing people that spoke during my service on Sunday. But Mallory is a wheelchair user. So she has one leg and she uses a wheelchair. And she gave this amazing talk about disability and the work that needs to be done, work that's been, it was so fantastic. Wow. I keep thinking I need to have her come back and share again. Just really, really fantastic.
She's a great artist.
Yeah, she is an amazing artist. She does costume design and she's designing for a show somewhere in the Northeast. Now I can't remember. But yes, and it's so she's currently in the middle of designing a show and making all these amazing costumes and
she's local. She's a local artist. We should have her on here as well.
Yes. Yeah, we'll have to have her come back.
She'll do a little promo tour on just all of our shows.
Yes. Yes.
Which is exactly what she wants.
Yeah.
Mallory.
She's pretty great.
Yeah, she is.
Yeah.
Cool.
So yeah, I saw her. And then I had dinner with some friends last night and I have lots of blueberries in my yard right now. And so this was the weekend. Well, this is really the season of blueberry treats. So I've been making blueberry pies and blueberry muffins. I made these blueberry crumble bars yesterday that were insane. So
you might have to be the chef at the compound.
Yeah. It could be a shared activity.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
For sure.
Yeah.
I'll do desserts.
Okay.
I'm on it.
Love it.
Yeah. So lots of blueberries.
I start physical therapy today.
Ooh, say more.
Oh, I'm so excited. When I went and made the doctor's appointment last week to finally get my knee checked out, of course they were like, when did this injury happen? And I said, I think like a month ago. And then I realized it was January or February.
So several months.
Yeah. I tripped over Winter, my dog, at night in the dark. And so I don't really know what happened. I just know I tripped over her. She jumped up. I fell into a wall / the floor. And my knee has never been the same.
Did they do some imaging to see if there's anything?
They took some x-rays. There's nothing's wrong.
Any soft tissue imaging?
No. So we just did an x-ray, and then I have to do, in order, insurance, we have to do physical therapy. And then if that doesn't work, then we can go into some MRIs.
Okay.
And figure out some other things. Okay. Maybe.
Well, I mean, I hope physical therapy helps and that your knee is it your left or your right?
My right one.
Oh, my bad one is my right one too. I thought maybe we'd have a whole person, but no.
No.
A whole two. No.
No. Well, if it's your left one.
No, it's my right one that hurts. We both have bum rights.
Did you? Well, so I went to my massage therapist, Deanna, who's amazing. And she was saying, she also does like Reiki and stuff. And that knee pain is a sign of, especially in your right knee, is a sign of moving forward.
Oh.
And so if there's pain and you're not like, it's either blocking moving forward, which is why there's pain, or it's like a sign of something that needs to.
I am not opposed to trying alternative therapies to help my knee pain, but I also feel like my pain is a meniscus extrusion and arthritis.
They knew
and the Reiki is not going to help that.
No. They knew that it wasn't arthritis from the x-ray.
Well, you're just a young whippersnapper.
But then they would know from an x-ray with you, right?
Oh, but I've had x-ray, CT, MRI, the whole kit and caboodle.
And I told you what to do to fix it and you won't do it.
Wrap it with cabbage leaves.
Yeah.
One day I'm going to come over here wrapped in cabbage.
And you're going to run over here is what you'll do.
I'll run home after I start with my cabbage wrap.
So if you don't want to fix it, that's on me.
Help me, help you.
Yes. So we'll see. When I went to get my anti-inflammatory from my pharmacist, she was like, do you still go to the gym? And I was like, yeah, like up to 5 days a week. And she was like, and you want your knee to be better? Interesting. So
that's the hard part is you got to find that sweet spot of like, you still need the activity, but it's like knowing if there are certain things that you shouldn't do. I don't do a lot of jumping because it's painful for me, but I've been enjoying the gym.
Yeah. So I don't like going to the gym. So like the thought of not having to go, like I can't go is like, oh, I love that excuse.
Excuses.
Yeah. But the other part of me, the reason why I didn't go to the doctor in the first place was because I didn't want to be told that.
Yeah. I know.
Another conundrum.
It's tough. These bodies of ours, amazing machines.
Yes.
Yeah. Speaking of amazing machines, our dogs are amazing little machines. How did Winter do with the fireworks?
They weren't as bad as I thought they were going to be. I think Saturday night they went until there were fireworks going off at like 2 a.m.
Yeah.
And she didn't have a great time. But she was well medicated, and we have her little headband on. So
how did her headband work? I was disappointed I didn't see the headband.
I'll throw it on her before you.
No, I don't want to torture her.
No, it makes her. She calms right down. It's like a little like swaddle type situation. So I took it off of her, and because you're not supposed to have it on for a long time, because moisture can build up, whatever. And she was snoring when I took it off of her.
Sweet girl.
Yeah.
Sky can't hear well, so she was not bothered at all this year.
What about the goats?
The goats, they didn't actually seem that bothered. In the past, I've been down there when there have been some storms and things, and they definitely didn't enjoy that. But when I looked out this year, they were both just had their little snoots in their feeders. So they were, just coping with food. I mean, not that I would ever do that.
Where
Where
did they
would they
learn
have
that
learned that skill? Yeah.
Yeah.
So they were just enjoying their treats.
Yeah. We gave Winter like there's like dog ice cream
Mhm.
cups. And I was like, you know that we can't she's not like us. Like she can't cope through food. Like that's not going to, but
Yeah.
we tried.
Yeah.
Mhm.
All these little creatures of
I
ours.
know.
Sweetness.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, yeah, we've had a busy weekend with the
Mhm.
4th.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. And this weekend I'm leaving again. And I think I was supposed to know where I was going this
Yes,
weekend.
I was looking forward to hearing all about your adventures. You're going to Mount Mitchell.
Mount Mitchell.
And you're staying at a
See
little
how I
eco
just like
resort.
there's like a basketball term for this, isn't there? Like where like I assist you in a what's that called?
I think it's just called Becky Talks Too Much.
No, whatever. Yes.
Like I scored the goal and assisted by Rich.
Yeah, but there's like there's a term for that.
Leia?
No.
Yeah, don't ask us the basketball terms.
Well, I am going to Mount Mitchell.
Mm-hmm.
Mitchell this weekend.
Yeah.
I'm very excited. Staying a cute little. I do know what the resort thingy looks like.
Yeah.
That's fun. We're going on a
That's
hike
pretty
on
nice.
Saturday morning, a guided hike for like 4 hours.
Will the guide carry snacks for you?
We have to bring snacks
Mm.
and water.
I need like a Sherpa that would carry my water and snacks for me.
We should have brought the dog, and we could have like packed her with.
Oh, she would love that.
Yeah.
She's definitely a work dog.
Yeah. So that'll be fun.
That'll be super fun.
Yeah.
Just for anything special that you're going away?
No,
or?
just to we have been here 3 years this week. Will be 3 years, and we haven't really gone anywhere. We haven't explored as much as we, of course, thought we were going to.
Mm-hmm.
We're like, well, we're going to move there because we're 3 hours from everything we'll ever need in our lives.
Yep.
And then we haven't done anything but go to Atlanta to see family. So
we went to the beach last year.
We went to the beach last year, but it rained, so I feel like that has.
We can't say you didn't do anything.
I didn't. Well, I've gone places. Yes.
Yes.
Mm-hmm. We did go to the beach.
Yeah, and it rained
And it
all
was
the time.
well, except for when we were on the beach, that was not raining.
Mm-hmm.
That was nice.
Yeah.
So there you go. I'm excited.
Good.
So lots
I
of stories.
look forward to hearing more about it next week.
Yes.
After you've had the adventure.
And I might know where it is next week.
Love it.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So what's going on in our area?
Well, I thought I wanted to play a little game. What do you have? And then I want to play a game of, it's not really a game, but I thought I want to see what ChatGPT comes up with.
Oh.
What's happening here? Like, and what
is this you saying you didn't prepare?
Kinda. But I also have another thing where I want our ChatGPTs to talk to each other about the area and see how our phones talk to each other.
This sounds very complicated.
Well, we'll do that a different week. We'll rehearse that.
Okay.
But I just wanted to like see what ChatGPT thinks about this area and see what we think about it.
Could be interesting.
Yeah, and see if it's lying or see how accurate it is.
Yeah. Yeah. So I do have a few things going on. So the Lancaster County Arts Council is doing their second annual Small Works auction. That happens in October. But here's what's really cool. You can go, it's an open call for artists, and they will provide, I want to say they're 8x8. Now I'm looking, it's 2D media, but you can get your canvases from them and you can do up to 3. I think it's up to 3. And then you do your artwork and you take them back. And then there's an auction and it's a fundraiser, but everybody can participate and create artwork.
I love that.
And so we have got
We should do it here.
Yes. Yes.
The whole show is just us painting.
Yes.
And talking.
Yeah.
Are you going to do it?
Oh, I'm totally doing
Okay,
it.
good.
Yeah. Yeah. Any 2D artwork. And
When
they've
is
got
it
the
due?
canvases. It is due October 6th. So you
Oh, we
can
have plenty
get
of
your
time.
canvases from them and then you have until October 6th. So you can stop by the Historic Springs House to get your canvases. They are open Monday through Friday, 10 a.m. to 4 p.m.
Okay. I say we do that.
I super am going to do it.
Yeah.
Yes. I'm really excited, actually.
Mm-hmm. See, but I go right into what if nobody bids on my artwork?
Then you can. It's a fundraiser. So you could, if you like what you create, you buy it back.
I know. Yep.
It's gonna be okay. It is gonna be okay.
I think it'll be fun. I
Yeah,
want
I
to
think
do
it's gonna
it.
be super fun. I definitely want to do it. I want to create paintings or images, and then I also want to go to the auction. I think that sounds super fun.
Are they having like is it part of a larger fundraiser? Like, is there a gap? Do you know?
Well, in October they'll have like the big event,
Okay.
the big auction.
Love it.
Yeah, so super excited.
Mm.
Oh, let's see. Tonight I'm going to see Dracula up at Blumenthal. I'm excited. It's a comedy of terrors. And so it's I hate the word reimagining, but I'm going to say it's a reimagining of Dracula. It says clever wordplay and anything goes pop culture references. So I'm super excited.
That'll be fun.
Yeah. Yeah. So I'm very excited. I have a couple of friends we're going to meet and go out and grab a bite to eat and then go see Dracula. And it's in one of the smaller theaters of Blumenthal, which I love that kind of vibe. So
the more intimate.
Yeah. So I'm super excited about that. That's going on for a little while. So if you don't have your tickets yet, you can still go see it.
Okay.
Yeah. So I'll tell you about that later. And yeah.
Next week we'll learn all about it.
Yeah.
Have you seen? There's a new like Dracula movie.
No.
On some street that looks really good, but it's like his wife. Or I'm thinking Frankenstein.
It was like The Bride of Dracula.
I'm thinking Frankenstein. It's early, and this is water, not coffee.
Seen any of
so
these.
It looks really good, and I forgot it's also this is I need to become more prepared to this, but I didn't know we were talking about this. Who's it directed by? Someone tell me. I have a computer in front of me, but it looks really good.
I have not heard of it. Haven't seen it.
It has nothing to do with Dracula, so we'll just move on.
Okay. When we're getting our Frankenstein instead of our Dracula going. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
World Cup still happening.
Mm-hmm.
Lots of people excited about that.
Period.
July 19th is the final. And of course, I know you're excited about that because it's the first time they're doing like a Super Bowl style show.
Yes.
And who's going to be there?
Shakira.
And
Madonna.
Yes.
Apparently there's lots of scuffle because she wants her budget for this is very high, and they were not expecting it. So there's like a little. I was like, it's
a World Cup though, like this
also Madonna.
Global phenomenon.
So what did you expect?
Of sports and entertainment. Yeah. The game is going to be, this final is at the MetLife Stadium in New Jersey, East Rutherford, New Jersey. I actually went there last year because that's where I went and saw the Panthers play last year. So
have you figured out where you're seeing them play this year?
We are doing Atlanta this year. We're going to it's a little more low key because that's an easier one. We'll still make a whole big, weekend of it. But we're going to do Atlanta this year.
Okay.
And then actually I'm thinking about, for the home opening game, going and watching the players when they come in, because they always have like their outfits and, so I'm thinking that we might go and watch the players enter and then go to a bar and watch them. So instead of actually going, like do like a different experience, but I love me some Panthers.
Bring a microphone and interview some people.
I'll be just super fanning everybody as they come in, like, oh my God, Chuba Hubbard, I love you.
And we'll air it.
Yeah. They're going to be like, okay, Gracie.
Hey. We'll just get a microphone that says like media on it. So it feels like, we'll get like a handheld.
Yes.
I used to do that back when I first started doing my talk show. I made media passes. And so I would sign up to go places as like media, or I would show up at different events with the media thing to see what I could get away with.
Did it work?
Sometimes.
I'm curious what, especially in this day and age, what makes media, because it's not like in the 90s where you had a news station and you had that reporter and that editor and that camera person. Whereas now, because everything is so digital and we record so much content on our phones, like what makes media? Like, and could you really show up somewhere and be like, I am going to record this and broadcast this?
Well, you usually have to, like, if you're really trying to get in somewhere, you usually have to request like a media pass
in advance.
Yeah. So like you can go in and say, this is what I do. And they usually ask like follower, like kind of.
Well, who's not going to let the hump in?
Right.
I mean, yeah.
So we should start doing that.
Yeah.
And then they either say yes or no.
When I think about the hump, I think about Wayne's World.
Okay.
Did you ever watch that? And they
I mean, in like 1990 or whatever.
They have they do public access. They'd have like their little show.
Which one are you?
I don't know.
Oh, I don't either. Everyone always tells me that there's a Seinfeld episode that Kramer gets the set to the Tonight Show or something, and he puts it in his living room, I think, and does a talk show. I've never seen Seinfeld, so I don't know. But
I didn't watch Seinfeld
Me
either.
neither. Did you watch Friends?
Yeah,
I didn't watch
but
it.
not like I never saw all of them. There are whole plot lines that I guess are common knowledge that I was not aware of that people will talk about. People will write. So I watched, but I watched it Thursday night when I was in high school, where the family would sit and watch TV together, and I would watch Friends and I would watch ER, but I didn't continue the Friends watching. So there's a whole lot I didn't.
Yeah. We were an ER family. We did not do anything else. We didn't do Friends or any of that lineup.
Just ER.
Yeah, that's all I remember.
Yep, we were definitely an ER family as well.
And then, of course, I transitioned into Will and Grace.
I did love Will and Grace. Yeah, that's good. Speaking of ERs, MUSC, the construction on that whole healthcare facility really booming along. Yeah, should open next year. It is a 62,000 square foot medical office building and then a 51-bed hospital. So it's coming along. They will have all kinds of services. They had a little celebration last week as they were, working on the progress and getting all the different beams and things in. So it's been interesting to watch it.
Yes, and it always amazes me how fast construction moves. It just feels like we're moving too fast for what this thing has to hold and what.
Yeah.
And are those what's new over there? Apartments? Is that what's being built by the church?
There are some new apartments coming there. Yeah.
Those also feel like they came up overnight.
Yeah.
And is there going to be retail underneath them? That's what I heard.
Probably a mixed use situation. Yeah. You know what other development is in the works that I'm not a fan of?
Get ready.
So rezoning, it's coming. So July 20th is county council meeting where Project Magic rezoning requests will go before county council. My neighbors and I will be there. Not fans. So in this property across from MUSC Indian Land New Healthcare, it's a 43-acre property, and there is a company that wants to put in their distribution warehouse center. They have one already, 2 minutes away, and it's 500,000 square foot, which can hold almost 9 football fields with the end zones, and that's too small for them. So they want a bigger warehouse right there on 521 across from the hospital, which I think is the most horrible use of that land. That is not the best use of that property. So check out Project Magic. There's tons of info on the county website. Come to the July 20th county council meeting.
Who has, how does that process work? Where okay, you show up at the meeting, right? And you're against it.
You sign up to speak.
And then, but who's listening and who cares?
So at this stage of the game, it's a land use issue. So it's a rezoning issue. So the land is currently designated low density residential. So that's single family homes kind of properties, right? And so that's what it is right now. And all these properties around there are designated that. So this organization, in order to have this size and scope of distribution warehouse center, has to become regional business. And there's other categories of local business and things like that between. So it's kind of the extremes of low density residential to regional business to have these semis coming in and out. And so what happens is the county staff, planning department, they review everything. They said, oh yes, this is aligned with what the county's unified development ordinance and all of these things. So they say that. So then it goes to the planning commission, and those are volunteers that are selected by county council. And so they listen to everything. And so several neighbors and I went to that and said oh, hold up a minute. Doesn't really make sense to us. So the planning commission voted and they said, we don't support this changing this land use. So then now it goes to county council. And so they'll consider the applicant who wants this change. They will consider what the county staff said. They'll consider what the planning commission said, and then they'll consider what the neighbors in the area are saying. So at this point, it's county council who is listening and deciding, is this the best use of the land for our county for its long-term use? And then also any, the residents who are opposed and the applicant who's obviously in favor. And then ultimately they'll make the decision on whether they will change the use of this land.
Have you heard from anybody else, like besides the business that wants to go in there, that anybody who is for it? Because it also feels like we're in a state now or a space now where people are getting a little nervous about the growth and they don't like pump the brakes. Yeah. And so this feels like a huge...
So our county's economic development is in favor of this. So with this group, they have this warehouse. And so of course they're looking for things like, from an economic standpoint. But if they're moving a warehouse, it's not creating like a huge influx of new great paying jobs or anything like that. You can look on their website, they pay $15 an hour. So it's not like they're bringing some like huge volume of jobs because they're going to move out of this other warehouse. Yeah. But they're in favor because they're looking at it from the perspective of they think that economically it's good. I disagree. Because again, it's not like a huge influx of great new jobs. It's low paying jobs and it's not adding volume. And I think it's for what that property could be or what its uses are when you think about the greater context, like huge ass warehouse is not doesn't really make sense.
Also just the traffic, like you said, of semis, of like
multiple semis in and out every day, right across from the hospital. I know when I'm trying to get to an emergency room, having semis in front of me is what I want. Yeah, so I'm all fired up. But July 20th, County Council.
Okay. We'll be talking about it until then. How many weeks is that?
We will.
Let's look at a calendar. Today's the 8th. So you'll hear about this next week too. So plan your 20th accordingly. It's a Monday.
It is a Monday evening, 6 p.m.
Okay.
County Council. You're going to be there.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. There's just so much happening and
yeah.
But I agree. I think there are a lot more people that are kind of in a pump the brakes mode. But a part of our issue is it's so different between Indian land and the rest of the county. And for a long time, I heard that and I didn't believe it. But over the past year, I've spent a little more time with other people that are in the rest of the county and not the Indian land folks. And I have definitely, it's not just the Indian land people. There is some difference there. But we are all one county. And so ultimately, all of the tax dollars that come in, regardless of what part of the county they're coming from, we need to make sure we're doing the right things and making smart decisions for everyone. So, thinking long term. Yeah.
Yeah.
So I'm going to keep talking about it. And then after that meeting happens, I'm sure you're going to hear about it.
And then we'll talk about it. That's what we're here for.
Yep. Yeah.
Well, let us know what you think about it. Use those comments.
Yeah. Come to that meeting, July 20th.
And come to that meeting, July 20th.
Switching gears. Did you see that there was a little plane crash in Lancaster last week? Oh my gosh. And I've heard that a small plane that was going from somewhere in Texas to somewhere in, I think they don't know where the ultimate final destination was, but they stopped. I made a note somewhere. Where did they stop? In Mississippi. So they went from Texas to Mississippi and it was in like the middle of the night, midnight, 1 a.m. and this small plane crashed. And the two people that were in the plane, I think they're seriously injured. I haven't heard any updates, but I know that they were badly burned after the plane crash. Isn't that wild?
Oh, I was just going to say, I would never get on one of those tiny planes. That just scares the crap out of me anyway. But I did just watch a show about a giant plane that blew up in the sky and then crashed going almost 300 miles an hour into a runway.
Was this a real story?
Yeah. It's based on it was the I Survived podcast, but they also have like a TV show version of it.
That sounds absolutely horrifying.
Yes.
Yeah. Planes are scary because even though I could talk about lift and thrust and the science of how the air works, It just seems like magic. It just seems
I
like
know.
unnatural. I
Does
feel
it?
that way about huge cruise ships too. Like it's not
Mm.
natural for those.
I
huge
don't
cruise
understand
ships
how
to
it
float
works.
and not to board. I don't either.
I don't get it. I don't understand. I don't feel unsafe in either of them. Like if I'm on a plane, I don't necessarily feel unsafe, but it still blows my mind how it's like I do not understand.
Mhm.
Same thing with a boat. How?
Yeah.
This thing weighs a gazillion tons
Yeah.
and we're just out here floating like how?
I know. It's wild.
You got an entire city just
I know.
how?
I know. Scary. All of those things are so scary.
I know. Wild.
But I love to travel, so I have
Yeah.
to look past the
hmm
parts that are scary. For
Yeah.
me. Yeah. All right. That is what I have. What else you have there?
Are you when you go on a plane, do you sleep on a plane or do you
Yes.
okay.
I can generally sleep on a plane. Craig woke me up once before we took off because I was snoring too loudly.
Before you yeah.
And I was like, just let me sleep. Like,
Yeah.
you know how I'm going to get all anxious
Yeah.
and antsy about this. So, and he was like, but you were loud. It was disruptive. And I was like, but it's
Yeah.
the plane.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah. But yeah, I can generally sleep.
I will usually fall asleep before we're in reverse.
Yeah.
I don't know what it is. I'm like,
Yeah. I get that in the car too, though, like carcolepsy, where I just put me in a car and somebody else is driving, I'm probably going to fall asleep.
Yeah.
Which is better because if I don't, then I complain. It's better if I just go to sleep. Unless I'm snoring.
Let me snore. Yeah. Put
Yeah.
your earplugs in.
Yep. Yeah.
Well, I have personal news, I guess.
Ooh.
Are we on news or events?
We're whatever. I kind of commingled it all.
Okay. I am now a contributor to QC Amplified,
Ooh.
which is a local website, podcast, interview, and it's all about amplifying local people and voices. And so I've been asked to contribute to that. So I'm going to start filming interviews with local artists, nonprofits, whatever.
Nice.
And I'm very excited because I just get to interview them. I don't have to do any of the other work.
Fantastic.
They're recording it, they're editing it, they're putting it out. I just have to find the stories.
Fun.
So that, yeah. So
Mallory, you should talk to Mallory.
I know. That's why Mallory has to make her little way around all of our shows here that we have. So a lot of you be on the lookout for an email from me to be like, can I interview you?
That's really exciting.
Yeah, I'm excited.
I can't wait to hear who you talk to and what you learn. And
I know. I already have a list of people, of course.
Ooh.
So we'll see. I don't know. I just signed the thing last week, so we have to figure out when we're going to start recording. And
that's really exciting.
Yeah.
You've also been you've been on a lot of podcasts lately.
Yes.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
You're out there.
It's it's been fun to talk. They all let me talk about Rosie, which is funny. They all bring her up. And I'm just talking about often just like podcasting, like what people can get out of it as a guest, tips and tricks for people who are podcasting, like things I've learned over the last, 10, 15 years that I've been doing this.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
I love it. I'm excited about QC Amplify.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Fantastic.
Yep. Should we spin the wheel?
Yeah, let's
before
do
we
it.
move on. Do you want to spin?
Yes.
If the county were a type of candy, what would it be? I went right to Good and Plenty.
Good and Plenty. Do tell us more about that.
I think it's it's not Great and Plenty, but it's that's not the title because I was like, it's not. I meant like it's a great county, but there isn't a candy called Great County. But it's a good county, and there's plenty of stuff to do here.
Okay, I like that. Mm-hmm. I like that. I think I would go with a whatchamacallit.
Okay.
And I say that because of the confusion over the name Indian Land and it being called Fort Mill, even though Fort Mill's really in a whole different county. And so, yes, I'm gonna be like whatchamacallit because we don't know what it should be called.
Yeah. I think that that could also be, is it Lancaster? Is it Lancaster? Is it, and where is it? I technically live there, but really downtown Lancaster is like 30 minutes away.
Yeah.
But Indianland is 2 minutes away.
Well, Craig and I don't live together according to our driver's licenses. We have different addresses on our driver's licenses.
How?
So one of us has Indianland and one of us has Fort Mill. And when we first moved here 8, 9, I don't know, a long time ago, we weren't sure. And so we said, well, when we go get our driver's license, like whatever that says, like that's what I'm going to use. And so we went together to the same DMV and, got help from the DMV. And then they set down our driver's license next to each other at the end. And one said Indianland and one said Fort Mill. So I like to say that Craig and I don't even live together.
So the DMV doesn't even know the difference. I don't know if anybody actually does. Everything feels like it blends.
It does.
Very
and
fluidly
then some
around
websites, if you're putting in a shipping address, it wants to adjust it or correct it. And I'm like, okay.
Yeah. And you both said, doesn't matter?
No. Doesn't matter.
Okay.
Yeah. Except that we don't live together.
Yeah. Thanks. I don't know if this still happens, but at a certain point, if you, I lived in such a small town in Wisconsin that you could just put a person's name in the city and it would get to their house.
Wow.
Because, they knew.
Yeah.
They knew where everybody lived. So they're like, oh, Terry Garlinsky, I know where she lives.
Towns.
Yeah.
Small towns. It'll be kind of like that on the compound.
Yes.
If you're having something delivered between tiny houses, you can just put their
Are you going to have a courier service? Is that what's happening? Yeah. Why not?
Might as well. I love snail mail. So if I'm mailing postcards and I don't have to actually mail them, I might as well just have somebody delivering them.
Walk over and put them in the mailbox, I suppose, yourself.
Because so many people. So 3 years for you and at least 8 or 9 since I've lived here.
Yeah.
So yeah. I do actually have a quiz for you.
Oh boy. Okay.
2 can play at the old quiz game. Because South Carolina in general has so much growth.
Okay.
And I have a little quiz about that for you.
Okay.
Multiple choice.
Okay.
About how many new residents move to South Carolina each day? Is it A, 50, B, 100, or C, 150?
150.
Correct. Correct. 150 people come to South Carolina every day. Which age group makes up one of the largest groups moving to South Carolina? Is it 5 to 12, 25 to 44, or over 90?
25 to 44.
That is correct. A lot are newcomers that are looking for jobs and lower costs and just an overall better quality of life. Or they want to come and be friends with us.
Yes.
That's probably.
We've created a.
That was actually the next question. Why do most people say that they moved to South Carolina? Is it A, the hump? They want to be friends with Rich and Becky. Is it B, they want to be professional shrimp boat captains? Or is it from jobs, lower cost of living, and warmer weather?
Oh, gosh.
It's a tough one.
That is a tough one because, they've probably heard how amazing it is from the hump.
Yes.
And I'll still go with C, but they've learned it from us.
Yeah. Everybody's learned how just quality of life is great.
The good and plenty.
The good and plenty. New state motto.
Yeah.
Virginia's for lovers. South Carolina, good and
good
plenty.
And
plenty. I'm going to make us t-shirts. Okay. Which industry has helped attract the most new residents to South Carolina? Is it A, unicorn farming, B, ice fishing tourism, or C, manufacturing, healthcare, and logistics?
Healthcare, manufacturing, logistics.
Yes, yes. Although unicorn farming.
Only in your compound, I think.
Yeah.
And you don't want that to grow that big.
Yeah.
So.
Oh, no, you have to. Yeah. Those unicorns.
Yeah.
Like rabbits.
Yeah.
Which state sends the largest number of new residents to South Carolina? Is it Alaska, New York, or North Carolina? This is the only hard one, I think.
Is it really?
It really is.
Oh, I was going to say, well, I was going between New York because everybody I meet here is from New York, but also I thought North Carolina because taxes and they scoot across the border.
Well, and I lived in North Carolina for 7 or 8 years before I moved to South Carolina. It was 6 miles driveway to driveway,
Yeah.
but I wanted that low density residential living
Yeah.
of Dogwood
Yep.
Acres.
Yep.
And so, yeah, I came from North Carolina
Yep.
to South Carolina, and now they're trying to ruin it.
Go
Okay,
back to
last
North
question
Carolina.
before I get back on my salty
Okay.
soapbox. If everyone moving to South Carolina each day formed a marching band, about how many tubas would you expect? 1, 15, or nobody knows, but the traffic on 521 would definitely get worse.
Well, I only have 2 options.
Well, 1, 15, or we don't know, but the
Oh.
traffic would get worse.
I'm gonna say I think the traffic would be pretty bad and loud. Thank you. Did I
Yay,
win?
You won.
Wow. How exciting.
You are amazing at these.
You are very good at not giving it away right away. Well, you don't have true or false.
No.
You should try that and see. It's hard.
I
True or
can do
false
it.
questions
Okay.
are hard.
I'm gonna next week, true or false.
Okay. But you have to have the answers of unicorns. Is
Yeah.
it true or false? Unicorns are the,
Like true or false, unicorn farming is the top industry in
mhm.
Indian land.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yes.
True.
Yes. All right. Anything else? What else
I
we
think
have?
that's all my excitement. Like
Let me check my notes. Yeah, I think we went through it all.
these mornings really come early, don't they? Wednesday, 7 a.m. It really just sneaks up on you every week.
It's like you've had no time to prepare.
You know what else I did find out this weekend?
No.
So as you know, I like to watch the birds and film my bird feeders. I found out that the birds that I was giving their own special name are actually finches. So the finches, they have some kind of reddish heads. And now I know. Working on my birds.
It's nice to know what and then you have to figure out, don't you have to figure out like what they eat, or do you doesn't matter?
Well, they're all loving sunflower seeds.
Yeah, so much
And
that they're
squirrels.
just.
The squirrels
Oh,
just hang
yeah.
off. They're so funny. I'm like, it's fine. I'm going to keep filling it up so they can all eat, they
Yeah.
can all eat it. Sewing and birds.
You're like,
Come to the compound.
Cinderella.
Come to the compound.
Come to the hump next week too, everyone.
Yep, check us out. We'll be talking about that rezoning. In case you hadn't gotten your fill.
And anything else on my notes next week is what we're going to talk about.
All right. Thank
All right.
you, everybody. Have a great week.
Bye, everyone. We love you.